So someone is learning a karmic lesson here. So the situation is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is lessons learned, wisdom, teacher. It could mean marriage or unity, but in this case, it's a lesson learned. Okay, it's a karmic lesson being learned. And the basis of the situation is 10 of Wands in the reverse. Now, 10 of Wands in the upright means a significantly heavy burden. Now, in the reverse, that burden is being eased. Okay, therefore, the lesson is being taught. So you're lazy. The burden is lessening so that you can learn the lesson. Okay, you can't. It's hard to learn the lesson when you are just so overburdened you can't think about anything. Now, the goal or destiny or the possible outcome is you're going to be taking a forced timeout. So a forced timeout could be you just need to take time off from work and everything else in order to get this straightened out. Okay. It could mean going into therapy. It could mean, you're going into a different housing situation. All right, and this is a result of what's in the past. You broke free from some type of an addiction, or you are breaking some type of an addiction or a bad habit, something like that. So this forced time out could be for some of you, not all of you, only take if it resonates, but a forced time out could be you could be committed somewhere, or you could be, in a jail type situation. Okay. Now what's coming is the 8 of Swords in the reverse, which means you will have a lot of regret that you're having to deal with. You're going to have to go through this. All right. And until you get through this with the 3 of Swords, what's crossing you for good or for bad, this is in the reverse, so you're not going to be able to see what's coming. All right. Right now you are so involved in breaking free and doing what you need to do to learn your lesson that your future is not relevant right now. Okay, it is relevant, but you can't see it. Now, the High Priestess is where you need to be. You need to be following your intuition, going within and figuring out you. All right. And then the energy around you, someone sees this and they are admiring you and they want to bring you an Ace of Cups. So this is the energy around you. They want you to have an Ace of Cups. They want you to succeed and be emotionally full. Okay. Your hopes and fears, the 4 of Cups, you don't know what you want, and you're afraid of that. You are afraid of not knowing what you want. And with Death in the reverse, you are, the sudden change, this is all a lot. Okay. And you may be, with the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is a clarifier, you may be tempted to procrastinate and then just stay stuck here for a while. And the Hanged Man in the reverse can be, don't wait too long to move on something, and don't procrastinate. And then once you get through all that, look at how bright your future is. We've got the Star. Okay, so everything's going to come together. Right now you're going through a hard period, and it's a karmic lesson. But if you get through it and you maintain your intuition, then the final outcome is going to be the Star. It's a very positive outcome for a negative situation. You're going to turn that negative into a positive by doing your inner work, your shadow work, getting off of whatever addiction that you have, whether it's an actual addiction or negative thinking or whatever it is that you're going through, you have to go through it. You have to feel the pain. You're going to take a forced time out, and you're going to feel the regret and the sorrow, and you're going to have to work through that and work to make it right. And that's why the High Priestess is here to, that's your inner you guiding you. And someone wants you to succeed. They want you to have love. And you don't know what you want yet. You can't see it, but don't procrastinate. Just get through it. Take the time necessary to get through it, and don't rush, but don't just hang out and get stuck. And then your future is very, very bright. So that's your reading. Thank you all for being here, and hey, have a great day.